I'm Justin Pritchard for Motoring TV. This is the Mercedes S580.
Just what the heck am I doing driving one of the world's foremost luxury sedans in the dead of a northern Ontario winter during an extreme cold alert? Well, testing, of course. After all, Mercedes sells the S-Class to lucky customers all around the world, including those who will regularly use this car in severe winter conditions. Turns out you can tell a lot about how a machine like this is executed by driving it in the freezing cold and on snow and ice, and that's what I want to show you in this video, where we'll hopefully be starting this test drive at a balmy 30 below.
32 below last night, 28 below right now. Car's been sitting for at least 24 hours, so she is thoroughly frozen. You may have noticed the lack of an engine starter sound there because, of course, this engine doesn't have one. The starter's job is done by the integrated starter generator ISG system, which just spins that crankshaft and gets the engine up and running smoothly.
So that was easy. In fact, this 4-liter 500 horsepower hybrid V8 engine fires up just as smoothly at 30 below as it does at room temperature. No block heater required. Outside, it's retractable door handles with a big chunky design that allows the driver to grab the handle using their entire hand, pulling it slightly to pop the door with electric assist. This is the first thing you touch when you go for a drive in your S-Class, and designers worked overtime to ensure these handles look and even sound superbly crafted. The central command system looks incredible. You've got a giant tablet surface laid out in the middle of the dash, angled so that you can use it with minimal wrist or shoulder strain. Each seat uses up to 19 motors to power a multitude of adjustments as well as 10 available massage programs, which also employ special vibration modules to make that massage even more vigorous. The seats are also heated and ventilated and come from the factory micro-perforated by a machine that uses 16,000 needles. Seat adjustment switches are now touch activated, which reduces the need for movement of the individual switches, and that reduces the gap needed between each. So the designers have turned these seat switches into their own styling element that makes the traditional S-Class seat controls now look even more clean and modern than ever. The climate control has its own nervous system, and with 4 climate zones, 9 special sensors, and 20 step motors controlling airflow. The S580 constantly monitors temperature and humidity to run the system optimally, using only as much energy as needed for high-efficiency performance. Airflow from the dash vents is adjusted using an electronic LED-lit button, and the S580 can even automatically close its windows and sunroof as you approach a tunnel to help preserve air quality inside of the car. The S580's headlights are some of the smartest on the road. In this case, forward camera and radar inputs are used to work the lights in the perfect manner for any driving condition. The system typically leaves the brights up, but works its advanced optics to create shadows that move and shift in response to traffic. These shadows protect other drivers from being dazzled by your lights and help prevent eye strain for the driver by darkening highly reflective sign surfaces at close range, reducing glare. By very actively controlling the lighting system output on a continual basis, drivers get more light more of the time, and a spectacular show from behind the wheel. To give it one of the quietest gasoline engines on the road, engineers enhanced the firewall sound deadening, extending it into the floor and A-pillars to block out even more engine noise, and the result from the driver's seat is a boatload of torque on demand with ghostly quiet operation. The S-Class is a hybrid since its 4-liter turbo V8 is teamed up with an electric motor system to drive the wheels. This is called EQ Boost, and by replacing the alternator and starter with a single integrated starter generator, or ISG, the engine becomes its own hydro station, automatically generating and storing electricity as you drive around. It generates a lot more electricity than a conventional car, which can be used to boost the power of the gas engine and to save fuel.
Alright, so some winter driving impressions for you.
First, as a car designed to be just about the smoothest thing on the road, there are some benefits that translate directly to wintertime driving. Specifically, the steering, throttle, and brakes are calibrated to be very easy to work smoothly in normal drive modes. In winter driving, this makes it easier for the driver to enjoy a more stable and confidence-inspiring drive. The point is, the car does everything smoothly. The driver feels more at ease, and it's easier to make the small and delicate inputs required for safe winter driving on snow and ice. To the flagship level comfort, add flagship level visibility in winter driving conditions. Exterior cameras are protected or self-cleaning, so you've always got a great view. The heated wipers have concealed spray jets that sit just above the windshield and are fired in perfect sync with the stroke of the blade. That's a clean windshield faster and zero wasted washer fluid. Second, the winter tires and 4MATIC all-wheel drive are a spectacular combination on snow and ice. Normal drive modes give a strong sense of control. Sportier drive modes allow for a bit of slipping and sliding, and all the while, I think you'll be impressed at how much power this can get to the ground, even on the sort of hard-packed surfaces I'm showing you here. This is a very big and heavy car, but it can feel downright athletic in the snow if you're so inclined. And in winter conditions on the highway, the S580 feels like it's the boss of the snow. Running winter tires like my tester, it feels confident, quiet, comfortable, and locked on. Complaints are typically few and far between at this price point, and there's no exception here. The gear shifter stock is very easy to use but still feels awkward in terms of its placement, where most cars keep their wiper stock. Sportier drivers will wish for a more precise brake pedal feel, and though the fuel efficiency during highway cruising is highly appreciable given the level of performance available, if you're having any fun with this car on a wintry back road, it does put the fuel away pretty quickly. But consistently, the biggest smiles on my test drive came from the ride quality, which is spectacular. Thanks to an air-powered suspension that works the dampers on both compression and rebound continuously to give you a ride that hardly feels a thing. So driving an S-Class is like floating on a cloud that's connected to the cloud, but overwhelmingly, the key thing that stood out for many miles on snowy roads was a sense of calm, soothing quiet that allows the driver to relax and unwind even in typically stressful driving conditions. And isn't that what luxury is all about?
Thank you for watching. My name's Justin Pritchard. Until next time, take care and drive safe.
So here's the question, where were you 32 years ago? I know some of you weren't even a glint in your father's eye. As for me, well, I was in diapers, but found time to get Motoring TV off the ground. And today I like to think we've got one of the best automotive video libraries in the world. If you agree, please give us the thumbs up and also subscribe. We'd really appreciate it.